All right, another beautiful morning here in sunny Minnesota. Beautiful sunrise again this morning. Getting a little bit of a late start. Had to run and gas the boat. Boat was out of gas. So had to run into town, gas the boat. But it's our last morning here in Minnesota on vacation, our last fishing morning. Tomorrow morning we wake up and we head back home. And we leave here not knowing what next year's vacation looks like. Not knowing who's going to buy the resort, if there's going to be a resort next year, and what that'll look like. So we're going to take in as much as we can today, starting this morning, trying to catch some crappies. We've got 12 left to freeze out to finish our limit for the week. I kind of want some revenge this week today from the other morning when we were here and all we could catch was bass. So we're going to try to catch some crappies. Might move on to trolling later if the crappies don't cooperate, or if they cooperate really well and we fill the live well. So either way, we're going to hopefully catch some fish. Enjoy. Yeah, go ahead and drop anchor, I guess. I wasn't going to drop anchor this morning, but that's okay. Oh. No, that's okay. Let it out. Right there. We don't need much slack line. Like I said, there's like no breeze, so. Well, the depth finder says we're in 30 for the water. We're not. There, it's 15. Okay. It's like that. Something not right with that. Okay. Let's start with slip bobbers. Some fresh minnows here. You can start with whatever you want to, Will. If you want to cast, you can cast. If you want to jig, you can jig. You can fish however you want. Going to be looking right into the sun, of course. Because why not? Oh gosh, and I casted right into the sun, of course, because why not? Did you get him? Oh, jeez. Oh, mine was in a weed. There we go. Did you get him? Yeah. Hey, Will got one. Oh, there's one right there. It's a double, Will. If I can get mine in. Oh. Let's see. Double on baby crappie. Look at that. I think yours is an 1/8 of an inch. Longer than mine. I don't know, longer is not the right word to use on crappies those size.
First two fish in the morning.
First two fish in the morning, it was a double. And they were babies. That's a crappie. Little one. Where the nicer crappies are at. He's just chilling down there. Fish?
Yep.
We got one on the top water. Little pike? No, little bass. Nice. On the top water. What, bud? Yeah, he doesn't even have a big enough mouth for that. That's weird. Oh, that felt nicer for a second. It wasn't. Felt it though. Oh, that's all tangled up. Darn it. Stupid fish. You jigging the Bobby Garland? Yeah. Bluegill. Will decided to try a new tactic, which is jigging a Bobby Garland jig. And not just Bobby Garland jig, a Bobby Garland with a beetle spinner on it. And he caught a bluegill. I mean, he caught a fish. I can only say so. Give so much teasing about that. Caught more fish than me so far this morning. Oh, that's crappie. That's crappie. A little one. Another little one. Huh? There we go. Hey, there's the rock bass. Just talking about you, buddy. Just talking about you. What'd you say?
So much bait. It's following me up the bait.
Oh.
Every cast.
Oh, geez, I got my bobber down already. I looked away for a second over at you, Will. Oh, he just left me with a minnow head. That was a sharp-toothed something. Got that one. Oh, it's a bluegill. It's a good bluegill. It's a nice bluegill. Yeah, good grief. It's a nice fish. I'm not keeping that guy. I think it's a pass. If we already had live well with fish in it, that fish would probably have joined it, but it's a little fish, but it is a fish. A little different than the last time you and I were out here, Will, with all the... Oh, that was a nice fish. I saw it coming out of a weed and hit it. It came back. That was a good crappie. It's a nice crappie. That's what we're after. Took forever this morning to get that fish. Good grief. And he was buried down in the weeds. Maybe that's the problem, is they're just buried down in these weeds deeper. The bait just can't sit there long enough for the bluegills to stay off of it. I don't know for sure. I saw him hit it. And they're just pecking my bluegill off, or my minnows off. Can't do it. I just need to... Oh, nice crappie, Will. Nice crappie, Will. Nice crappie, Will.
Jigging.
Finally. Yeah, there just seem to be down in those weeds. I'm gonna drop this Bobby Garland down.
Solid 11.
Bluegill. Yeah, they're not giant crappies. They're just nice. Just need 10 more like that. Is all. That's a crappie. That's a good crappie. Kind of sight fished him. Again, he's way down in the weeds, but starting to figure it out a little bit maybe. Again, the hard part's live. Oh, Will? I'll get it. Oh, you got it? The hard part's more just keeping the bluegills off of them. That was a crappie, I think, too. Nope, it was just a bluegill. Yeah, that bluegill came and hit it after the crappie. Again, not even big bluegills. Just mediocre. mediocre bluegills. If we were throwing a bunch of 9-inch bluegills in the live well, that'd be something different, but we're not. Little bluegills. Look at that, on a minnow. That guy, on a minnow. That's a bluegill. On a minnow. Just gorge that minnow. These guys are like they're starving to death. There's so much bait, forage and bait fishing here. Good grief. I got you. I got you. Freaking bluegill. Get your hopes up, catch a crappie, drop right back down there, and bluegill. I got fish. That should be a crappie. The way that hit, that should be a crappie, and it is. Oh! That's kind of like your grandma, though. Okay, that was creepy. That was kind of cringy. I would like to catch the grandma of that crappie. Is that better? That's fish. That's a bluegill, I think. Shocker. Bluegill. That's fish. Not a little bluegill. I don't think. No, crappie. Oh, I know.
And they wouldn't move. But then you move your hand off so that it's a total of 5 feet away from them, and they fly away.
Yeah, this guy was not coming off. Holy cow. Okay, so we were after crappies this morning. We caught some crappies. Will's going to grab a couple out of the live well. We kept 3 is all. Caught more, caught some little ones. The problem this morning was bluegills. We could not put a minnow in the water without bluegills just tearing them up. And so we sorted through a lot of bluegills, lost a lot of bait to bluegills. It was tough. Will got a decent little bass, and really that was it. Will, what you got there for fish?
Just 2 crappie right now.
So that's, I mean, they're quality crappies. Make that cleaned off. Several like that. So in the live well, you can go put him back in, Will. So it was not a totally unproductive morning. It just wasn't what we were hoping for. Fish were deep down in weeds. The crappies that we did find it was just hard sorting them out with the bluegills. The bluegills are super aggressive. So anyway, we had fun. Beautiful morning. We're headed back for breakfast and see if the girls and the ladies are all up and out of bed. Will, do you think they are or not?
Who knows?
Who knows? Last day of vacation. Who knows? So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless you. See you next time.